Hi, this is Phil Goff at Flex Power Modules, and I'm pleased to present this new product introduction video for one of our latest releases, the BMR491 series. The BMR491 is a family of digital quarter brick intermediate bus converters delivering up to 1,540 watts of continuous power and a peak power of up to 2,450 watts. 4 variants are initially being introduced, delivering between 1,300 watts and 1,550 watts of continuous power, the latter of which will also include the capability to deliver a peak power of up to 2,450 watts for short bursts of less than 1 second. This so-called burst mode operation is commonly needed for the latest generations of processors from Intel, for example, such as Ice Lake and others. Note that future variants of the BMR491 will also include 10.4 volt outputs. The model we'll discuss here is the BMR491 2408/857. The input voltage range is 48 to 60 volts, making it suitable for the 52 or 54 volt nominal supplies commonly found in data center server applications. The output voltage is pre-programmed to 12 volts as standard, but it can be user adjusted over a wide range from 8 to 13 volts through the incorporated PM bus interface. One benefit of this feature is the ability to optimize system efficiencies through dynamic bus voltage adjustment, depending on how much load is needed. The maximum continuous output power of this version is 1,540 watts, or an equivalent maximum current of 128 amps, whichever is greater. However, the device can further deliver up to 205 amps, or 2,450 watts of power for short durations of less than 1 second. In part, this exceptional power density comes from the use of our patented hybrid regulated ratio regulation technique, shortened to HRR, where the target output regulation voltage is decreased slightly below an input voltage of around 51 volts. Peak efficiencies of up to 97.5% are possible, and we'll look at this in more detail on the next slide. The standard quarter brick package includes a DOSA standard pinout, which includes the 4-pin digital header for the PM bus interface. The specific version shown here is delivered with an integrated heatsink as seen in the picture, but it can also be delivered with just a base plate should you wish to connect it to your own heatsink or cold wall. Another key advantage of the BMR491 is its extremely high reliability, shown here through the MTBF figure of nearly 8 million hours, which is calculated according to Bell Telcordia. Of course, the BMR491 is supported by our Flex Power Designer software, which is a free of charge design tool available to download at flexpowerdesigner.com. Taking a deeper look at the efficiency and power dissipation curves of the device, you can see that peak efficiency is around 97.5% at half load, but even at full load it's around 96.6%, resulting in power dissipation numbers that range from around 20 watts at half load to around 50 watts at full load. Taking a look at how that equates to output power derating for the version with the integrated heatsink in forced air cooling environments, you can see on the left-hand side how the available output power varies based on ambient temperature and airflow speed. As an example, at 80 degrees C ambient temperature and with 3 meters per second, or in other words 600 LFM of airflow, the device can still deliver up to 1,200 watts to the load. It's also possible to have the device delivered without the heatsink for attaching to your own heatsink solution or cold plate, or to use liquid cooling, for example. And for that, you'll find further derating information in the full technical specification. On the right-hand side, you can see the implications of the HRR regulation technique we use, where the output voltage is regulated to a lower level at input voltages below 51 volts. Since these high-powered intermediate bus converters typically drive downstream point-of-load regulators or voltage regulation modules, this low level of voltage change is more than acceptable and enables us to optimize the efficiency and hence the output power of the IBC. The key target market for the BMR491 is for datacom or data center applications, driven by the most recent trends of artificial intelligence, deep learning, and autonomous vehicles, for example. This market demands extremely high levels of power density and efficiency, and highly reliable operation needs to be ensured in the most challenging of thermal environments due to the ever-increasing levels of power demanded by the latest generation of CPUs, GPUs, FPGAs, and ASICs. Of course, while the BMR491 is one of the latest intermediate bus converters to be added to our product range, we also offer a complete range of DC-DC solutions for the datacom, telecom, and industrial markets, which include front-end power interface modules, intermediate bus converters, point-of-load converters, voltage regulator modules, and even direct conversion products. For more information, please check out our website at flexpowermodules.com. Thank you for listening.